Hello, this is Encounters with Life. I'm Sean Abigail, your host. Well, there's two rumors floating around Ottawa right now dealing with the NDP that you need to be aware of. The first one, I think, is quite plausible. The second, it's way out there, but it is of weighty significance. So stick around to hear that second rumor. All right, the first rumor is that the leader of the NDP, Don Davies, the interim leader, is talking to Mark Carney about the NDP keeping official party status. Now, if you have official party status, you qualify for a variety of different programs and so on, which allow you to get information and resources from Parliament. If you are not an official party, it's pretty hard to function. It costs you a lot more money. This is worth literally millions of dollars to the NDP. The problem is you need to have 12 seats in order to have official party status. And the NDP got blown out. They have 7 seats. So the government can give them official party status if it wishes, but will they? Now, the NDP says it's not a quid pro quo. Heaven forbid that the NDP should roll over and play dead, supporting the Liberals just to get some sort of benefits from them. That would never happen. The NDP is far too moral to do such a thing. But I think it's quite likely that the Liberals will say, all right, if you're willing to support us in this minority government for the next 18 months, we will give you official party status. And quite frankly, the NDP doesn't have as many cards as they used to. So we'll see if that happens. That's the first rumor that's floating around, and I think it's pretty likely. It's happened before where a party that got wiped out was given official party status given their historic previous standings. The second rumor is, as I said, it's a little bit way out there. It has less likelihood of happening, but if it does, then it is going to be very, very significant. And that is, the rumor is, Mark Carney is calling for NDP members of Parliament to cross the floor and join the Liberals. Remember, the Liberals have a minority government. They have 169 seats. If 3 of the 7 NDP members were to cross the floor and sit as Liberals, that would give the Liberals an official majority government. And then they can just rule for the next 4 years without any problems. Now, Mark Carney said, oh, no, we're not doing that. Of course they're doing that. You don't believe him, do you? Of course they're doing that. Any party would. Come across the floor. You're going to do what you're going to do anyway, which is try to support us. So why not do it officially, and we'll see what happens. Now, what could the Liberals offer these 3 NDP members to cross the floor? Don't know. They can't offer them an ambassadorship or something like that because they need them to continue to sit as members of Parliament. But I think this rumor is less likely for a couple of reasons. First of all, any NDP member that crosses the floor just because their party is in bad straits is going to be vilified. They're going to be vilified for the rest of their lives. And I don't think that they want to put up with that. The second thing is, those 7 members of the NDP, if the NDP party survives, if they continue, if they do better in the next election, these 7 MPs will be the senior members of Parliament for the NDP. And so they have a pretty good position assured for themselves if they stick with the NDP. So you can bet that Don Davies is doing everything he can to keep those 7 members in line. All right, that's what I think. What do you think? Please leave a comment and please subscribe. Love to see additional subscriptions to this channel. I'm Sean Abigail. That's Encounters with Life.